Question is merge two sorted lists. So you have given a description. That is, you have given the heads of two sorted linked list, list one and list two. Before starting the question, so we have to go through the what is meant by linked list and what do you mean by single linked list and double linked list. So if you see the first example, so we have given a list one, and if you see the integer that is 1, 2, 4. And if you see the circle around the first integer, that is 1, so it is called as node, and the element present is in the node is called as value. And it is a single list. So single linked list means that the value that store in the list are store the element present after that only value present in the this link node, and in double linked list, the value present in the previous node and after node that are present in this node that we are called as double linked list. That means it will store the element in previous node and after present node what we call address, it will store in the node. And if you see the implementation of the node, so we have list node, so that is we call node, and it will store the value and also the next node value. So we have to store the value that is present in the node and also the value that is present in the next node. So that means next what is the value or address that is present in the node we have to store in the node. So this is all about the single linked list, and single linked list only travels to in forward direction, but in double linked list we can travel forward and backward. So that is the only difference between single and double linked list. And if you see the question, so we have given list one and list two, that is the linked list, and we have to merge two lists in one sorted list. So we have given two sorted linked list, that means in increasing order, and we have to sort in one sorted list and without changing the order. So we have to merge the two linked list in one list. This list should be made by splicing together the nodes of two first list. That means we have to sort in the increasing order. So, and we have to return the head of the merged linked list. So first of all, we will get with the first example. So we have given first list that is 1, 2, 4, and second list is 1, 3, 4. If you see the element that is the value present in the every node. So first node is 1, and from second list, the first node is 1. So they have same value. So we have to take first from both, and we have to insert in the first position. After that, we have to check the element value of second and this. So for this is the less value. That means in increasing order. So this is has a very less value. So it will take first position, and then it will check that in two with three. And if you check that the two is minimum, so it will take first position, and after that it will take three will take second position. Same with 4 also. So we have same value and it will take from any of the value that is 4. It will take. And if you have empty list, we have to return empty list. And if you have that means empty means that will list has null value. That means there is no element present in that list. So in third example, first list is empty, but second list is has a value. So we have to merge the two lists and we have to return. And in that case, we have to just return one node, that is 0. And the constraints are the number of nodes in both lists is in the range of 0 to 50. That means nodes in the both list, that is number of nodes. That means the length of the list is a range between 0 to 50, and the value present in the nodes are -100 to 100. And both list 1 and list 2 are sorted in non-decreasing order. So we don't have to sort them in increasing order or non-decreasing order. To start with the solution, we have to first create head because we have to store the elements in the head. So we have to just first create head. To create head, we have to create a list node object. So first of all, I will create list node equal to head equal to new list node. So we are not tra giving the value. So we have to just create the empty with using empty constructor. So here we have to use empty constructor, and I'm going to create one variable that will store the every element and it will update the head value. So I'm going to give a tail. You can give any name. So I'm going to give the value as head. Travels the list, we have to go in forward direction only. So after completing the node, it will store the null value first. That means after 4, it will store the next node value as an null. So we have to check that. So first of all, we have to check that. So while list not equal to null, that means after traversing or incrementing every node, we have to check that node is null or not. If that is null, then we have to stop traversing through the node. So, or we have to check with both list list true not equal to null, and in that we have to give conditions. So first I will check that if list 2 is empty, that means list 2, because after traversing through and it will take that if first time list 2 is null, or I will check that if list 1 is not equal to null and list 1 dot value is less than list list 2 dot value. So we have to update the tail. So that means tail dot next equal to list 1. So we are updating list 1, and tail equal to, we have to also give the list 1, and we have to increment the list 1. To increment the to get the next value of list, we have to give list 1 equal to list 1 dot next. So that will update the node. That means if first value is 1, and it will, after incrementing, it will get at this position, that is 2. And if this condition is fail, then we have to just do for list 2. So that means tail dot next equal to list 2, and for tail equal to list 2. And after that, we have to just increment list 2. And if after completing the loop, we have to just return the head. That means return head dot next. because first value is null, so we have to return the head dot next. That means the first value from the starting, so we have to return that. So sorry. And to complete this leap, we have to take O of n time complexity because we are going through only one loop. So that is why we are taking one loop. So and what is space complexity? It will take O of n plus m. So we are storing n plus m elements in the head. So that is why it will take O of n plus m. N means a list of one, and m means length of list two. So if you try to run the, if you try to get the result, if you check, it will take the time. And if you check the result, we are getting accepted, and we are getting the output is same also. So like one, one, two, three, four, four. For second case also, we are getting same output. And for third also, if you check, the first is empty and second one has a value, and we are getting the second value that is zero. And if you try to submit, we will get accepted. So here you can see we got accepted in the submission page. So it will taking some time. Yes, you can see we are got accepted. So we got accepted. So thank you.